your happiness really depends on those you surround yourself with. And the success will come from those you surround yourself with. Hey there, Taurus. How are you? It's your Taurus Spirit here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here, Taurus. So let's read some cards for you. We're going to start off with an Oracle card, and this is a new deck that I've chosen for this Leo season. It's a beautiful deck. Beautiful messages. We'll get one. We'll just set the tone of the read. And this is general read, so take it resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Taurus placements, wherever you have Taurus in your chart. Let's get to it, Taurus. Let's get to it. One card for the team of Taurus to start off this read. Well, I'm going to take this one. Put the rest under. Self-believing and beyond. Let's take a look. Castles in the sky, dreams, can hang in the balance, sometimes dangling on barely a thread. Or you may find yourself grasping at wisps of visions in the busy intersection of expectation. You may become frustrated when nothing, or only very little, appears to be happening. Although time may have dashed your hopes or rerouted a few prayers, nothing is lost. What is needed now is to keep your sights set on the goodness within you and around you. Keep believing in the beauty and truth of your heart's desire. Only then will you be carried on the winds of hope and faith. Taurus, self-believing and beyond. That's a beautiful card and a beautiful message. And believing in yourself. And when it feels like nothing is going on, keep believing. And keep believing. Bottom of the deck. Inner gifts. Ooh, you could be discovering your inner gifts, Taurus. Talents you may have overlooked are in the process of being uncovered. They are often to be found only after you've looked high and low, sifting out the pearls of wisdom from all the disappointments and fears. Then, in a moment of wonder, as you let out a contented sigh, it has happened. The gift that always was meant for you has appeared. Inner gifts. Taurus. Self-believing, it looks to be, with these two cards coming out together, it looks to me that your self-believing is in your inner gifts, maybe in your psychic gifts, maybe in gifts that you were conditioned to believe don't even exist, like telepathy. Like when people say, I was just thinking that, Taurus, I was just thinking that, and you're like, yeah, I know. And you don't think anything of it. Meanwhile, you're reading people's minds, Taurus. What makes Taurus such great salesmen? Not gonna lie. And realtors. The moon. Yeah. This might even be hidden to you, Taurus. These gifts, these inner gifts that are emerging. And it's on a collective, but we're talking Taurus today. And the team of Taurus, you might not even know of how powerfully aligned you are with the divine. Death card. There's a transformation happening, Taurus. It's the death of the old way of believing, even old beliefs, into, and you might not see in the future. Maybe you can. Maybe you're a seer. But you might not know where this is going to take you, if it can take you anywhere. But you know that the death of old Taurus has happened and you're in that in-between transition period, which isn't comfortable, Taurus. Higher self, tough decisions, Two of Swords. Focus and foundation is the Five of Pentacles. I really feel that you have tough decisions to cut this lack, this have not, this disbelief out of your life in the past. Four of Wands in the future, the Judgment card. really waking up to these powers that you have. Your hope and your fear. No, sorry, this is how you see yourself. And this is the psychic queen right here, the queen of cups, the queen of water. She is unconditional love. She's kind. She's thoughtful. She's a psychic. She's an empath. This is how you are beginning to see yourself. That it might have been hidden from you. How other people see you. Two of Cups. They see you as marriage material. They see you. And you could be attracting other empaths or other people with gifts that now that you see yourself, they see you. Okay. Hope and or fear. You're working on it with that eight of cups, of pentacles. That also puts me in mind of was it this one? About keeping your everyday, keeping your everyday, and that's that Eight of Pentacles, your everyday sort of routines. What is needed now is to keep your sights set on the goodness within you and around you. Keep believing in the beauty and the truth of your heart's desire. Only then will it be carried forward. While you're still going to work, doing the things that Taurus does, High Priestess, look at that. Look at that. And the outcome is you tapping in, being able to tap in at any time with the High Priestess. Trusting that intuition, trusting your inner abilities. And the bottom of the deck, and that which you might not see, there you are. The King of Pentacles. This is what's keeping you stuck. Oh, Lord. The Two of Cups. That's how other people see you. What's keeping you stuck? Is it a water queen? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I've got Scorpio. I've got Cancer. I got all three water signs, majors. Pisces, High Priestess, Scorpio, Death card, Cancer, Moon. Interesting. Interesting. And other people see you with the Two of Cups. Okay. Let's go deeper on this. Taurus, right there, Moon card, clarified by the Lovers. And the Five of Cups. But in your deck, it really does look like a field of suns. It's the Sun card to me. But and again, I'm going to read this one because your deck is a beautiful deck. It has different, each card with the illustrations has a different five. Happiness, yes. And here's the thing. The traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's disappointment, emotional disappointment. But in your deck, it's dreams of love becoming a reality. Reconciliation. A question of love is resolved positively. Joy from your children, from sons and daughters. Interesting. So are you hoping for, wishing for this divinely guided love of the Lover's card? Like, this is very romantic to me. It feels, Taurus, it feels like you're dreaming of romance, of sweet kisses, of walking through fields of flowers, of really, and you want this. It feels like you want this, and yet there's a transformation going on. I almost feel, Taurus, that you're discovering the next level to your evolution. Two of Swords is your higher self. Interesting. This is the Temperance card. Being patient. And the Six of Swords of moving on, of moving forward, of making, and it could be moving with this Four of Wands here. And It's trusting those around you. And I feel that you're having to make some, and be patient with yourself, listening to your higher self is saying, listen to your intuition about who to trust. With this Two of Swords, you might be confused. You might be blind to who you can trust. And they may have emotionally, as the Five of Cups depicts in a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, disappointment, and yet this is happiness in your deck. So let's see what this lack mentality is with this Five of Pentacles. Six of Wands. And the Hermit. I think you've gone into hermit mode to really meditate on what type of love, if you've had disappointing loves in the past, if you've had losses, with the Death card here, of lovers, this is you really going within. Not just to take a look at what you don't want, but what you truly want, to imagine that feeling of being wanted, of reciprocal love, of a divinely guided, like it goes beyond the physical into and beyond emotional, beyond the mental, really into the soul's desire, which you might not even know with this Moon card here. That your happiness really depends on those you surround yourself with. And the success will come from those you surround yourself with. Now, in the past, Four of Wands is clarified by the World. And the Eight of Wands. I really feel that in the past you have communicated to those around you the tough decisions that you might be moving. Selling your home, if you have one, moving to a different city, state, province, country even. I've had moving for you in the past reads, Taurus, but this one really feels like you need to move to find your inner strength, to find your inner guidance, to really take care of yourself. With this Eight of Wands really being a beater, and it's that of a baker. You might really look into investing in your skills. Yes, I went metaphysical, I went psychic, I went in that realm. But for some of you, the food that you create with the ingredients that you might even grow yourself, that you might work with local farmers, that whatever it is that you create is healing to those around you, is really comfort food and comfort of a tired, I'm going to say beaten down soul. It's almost like with this Temperance card, you are reviving the souls, the spirits of the internal spirit of those that you feed. For some of you, I'm really picking up on this food that you, Taurus, and again with this farmer here, you might be a hobby farmer, you might work with farmers, you might, that are really going through it. With the Five of Pentacles, the governments have really clamped down on farmers. And you could be working with the farmers to create something that is really healing for the collective, for your community, that you aren't even aware of, Taurus. It's just $1 a cookie, right? And meanwhile, these baked goods, this food is really healing the souls of those who consume it, because of the intent and love that is put into it. And that's from you, Taurus. Now, Judgment. In the future, this is the Hangman. Waking up to how you've been walking a fine line. And this is what I mean. This is the Ace of Pentacles in your deck. However, it very much reminds me of health. And again, Pentacles have to do with health in the tarot. So yes, I see why this image is, but it always, it's healing. And it's almost like your communications, your food, your how to, it's these little, you could be a creator and how to grow grow herbs, grow vegetables, how to grow trees, how to is what I'm really picking up, and moving it into the future and waking those up as to how the system works. And if you worked in, let's say, a medical system, a pharma system, you might be waking up of how you walked a very fine line between helping and harming, right? When you have, and it's not you, Taurus, as an individual, but were you part of a bigger corporation, company, agenda that you weren't even aware of, moon card? And that your higher self says you can help heal on a real level, not on a pharmaceutical level, but on a real level with what it is that your hidden talents, then that card underneath the deck, that you might not even be aware that your food is healing, that your intent, the love that you put into the processes, the ingredients, is healing. Queen of Cups is how you see yourself. Yes, indeed. Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. This Queen of Wands is taking what it is that you do, your healing abilities, and it could be through baking, through cooking, through food, through growing, to the next level. She's that marketing queen, that business queen. These are all energies within you, Taurus. Male or female, does not matter. But you want to take this love and market it so that everyone can benefit from it. Now, how other people see you is taking that first step forward with that Nine of Wands. Taking that first step forward into, yes, indeed, the Star. They see you as healing, Taurus. They see you as healing, as maybe your words with the Eight of Wands. I know I keep seeing batter and cooking, but it's the Eight of Wands. So what you say to people, what you tell people, your advice, your wisdom about how it is to live, grow. With this Four of Wands, it's how to like it's a homestead kind of energy. Yeah. And how in times of need, communities take care of each other. If you know that the older gentleman whose wife died is all by himself down the road and you haven't seen him outside in a couple of days, you go, you knock on the door, you maybe bring him a casserole that you've cooked. He appreciates it. He hasn't eaten. You know, like, this is what I'm really picking up for you, Taurus. Hope and fear is that work, that Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups. It's clarified by that King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Or is it the Page? Oh, I think it's the Queen. I always see that Queen of Swords as competitive. It's that push and pull type of energy. And it's about where your efforts, where your money, where your time goes into. And if it goes into something that is loving, that is healing, I think this is where your name will be made moving forward. With the Star card here. And it's new ways of healing. And it's not through the pharma. That's not even an option. It's what we consume. High Priestess, last card out. There's that devil work, there's that shadow. That shadow work right there. Two of Wands. And you're waking up to maybe how your shadow has been ruling your decisions. Yes, 10 of Cups. Look at that. And you know that once you do your shadow work, and really put trust in that High Priestess, that new opportunities with this Ace of Pentacles will come and bring you this 10 of Cups. There you are. King of Pentacles. And it's clarified by, look at this, the 6 of Pentacles. That's your energy, Taurus. Both in the King, because my Kings are fixed, and that 6 of, and in your deck, this is anxiety. This is an addiction. This is something that you're worried about, that you worry about. And is it that you worry about how people perceive you? What it is that you did for work? What it is that you're going to move into and do for work? Is this anxiety, this addiction, is it addiction to what it is that we consume? Is it addiction to food? To money? I don't see that, Taurus. I see this you being anxious about how this new venture is going to pan out. I just want to take a look at that 6 of Pentacles, because it is an anxious card. 6. Anxiety, yeah. Economic concerns, crisis, fickle fortune. You will need more time to see your dream become reality. Ooh, Taurus. So take your time. Take your time. And that's what I see for you, Taurus. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care. From your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.